This one is gonna be a little bit of an emotional one today for me. 1 week out from the Seattle Marathon, the last long run of the build. It's been 7 months of me putting myself, challenging myself, going through a job change, facing every other demon I could think of. A lot of times where it's been cold, like today and right now, cold as fuck, shaking. A lot of times where I had to fucking work a job I hated after running. A lot of times I ran angry. A lot of times I ran because I, was falling in love with the process of getting better. A lot of times I quit. A lot of times I kept pushing. Just hoping it all adds up sometime. Lately I've been having a lot of doubts, a week out. It should be a celebration, should be a dance, but sometimes when you put a lot of yourself into something, you realize that what's next. So, full transparency, this very emotional and very bittersweet for me, because this running and creating this content for these past few weeks, it's really been freeing for me. There's a lot of things I failed at. I failed being a pro gamer. That was a dream. I'm still chasing that. Failed making screenplays, writing screenplays, making films. Wanted to do that since I was 5. Went to school for it, just couldn't maintain, couldn't handle it. And now with the running, I still have my goals. Run Boston someday, run all the majors. With this build, it's gonna be done soon. The build's gonna be done soon. The marathon's gonna happen. And I'm gonna be just another person running. And I've always wanted to be great. Haven't always been a great person. I haven't really shown the world that I can be a great person, and I was hoping that showing who I really am through these runs, mix in with my humor and just everything else. I want people to know who I am, but it's been hard because I feel like once this marathon's done, part of my identity is gone, just because it's the hometown race. It's Seattle. Means a lot to me. I've been kind of chewed up and spit out. When it comes to Seattle, haven't always had the best luck in life with my jobs and everything else, but I wanted to make my first marathon in one of my favorite cities in the world. I haven't had much of a world, but it's one of my favorite cities. But it wouldn't be a Jordan Don't Give a Fuck video without talking about doing things we don't want to do. And I've really been putting off running this last long run because it's over. after this. The work is done. It's over. But I gotta start. And this message just goes out to anyone. You know, I've tried to talk about it before in the last video, but if you're someone that struggles with identity and self-worth, and someone that feels as though you fail a lot and you don't succeed and you aren't great and you're unknown and you're invisible, I see you. You can join me, you know. I'm ready to lead. I'm ready for people to join me. I want people to be, you know, I've been kind of going at it alone for a long time for a lot of aspects, and I do have a good support system and I do have some people, but I'm a lone wolf and I kind of prefer it that way, but I want more people in my life. I want to expand and just want to build something. But the moral of the story of today is, well, as I'm trembling cold as shit, I don't know why I can't control myself, but I'm just, you know, just kind of sad that it's over, to be honest. There's something I look forward to, but we're gonna continue to make things happen and find the next challenge. You know, that's just what I want to be. I want to be someone that people can relate to. I'm just another person. You know, I want to be great someday, but I'm just another person. So, no gimmicks, no, this is just Jordan. This is just Jordan talking. I'm just saying, you are worth it. And let's get this last long run of the builds. I promise I won't be too sad, but I'll see you on the other side. 1 week out. 1 week out from the Seattle Marathon. 1 week out from the Seattle Marathon. One last long run. It's been hard. It's hard for me to get this done because I put so much of myself into it, and now it's gonna be done. But I wanted to have the road to Seattle video be the same place where I had my first vlog in Linwood. I wanted to show people that we can put in the time. It's not easy. Just have to keep staying consistent and trust myself. Been doubting myself. It's a week out. Didn't put in the mileage for most people that run sub 3s. I want to say I had one 50-mile week, that was it. But comparison is the thief of joy. First person I heard say that was Nick Bear. Back in the quarantine days, I was lost. I was 35. My dad passed away. I was empty. So I decided to start running more. I had ran off and on because of Goggins a few years, but nothing consistent. I just want to thank 2020 for helping me get here. It's so hard to be happy and sad at the same time about this long run, because, you know, like I said before, I've been doing it on my own for so long that when I actually have been getting support up to 12 subs, I can't fucking believe it. But now that I'm getting support, sometimes I just feel like I don't want to let them down. I don't want to let myself down either. But I'm so close. You know, I had a few niggles, as my UK brothers and sisters say. Had a few, my ankles hurted. Ankles, my groin, my pelvis, a lot of areas was sad, was hurt. But we're almost there. It's almost the time. Realized I forgot my fucking gloves. I was wondering why my hands were so cold. Spent the whole time before this just putting it off because it's the last long run, and I still managed to forget my gloves. There's the link going by. I love public transit. I don't mind sharing my fears. There's always people waiting for you to say weaknesses, but the only weakness I have is myself. Today was originally going to be a day where I ran to Kendrick 6 miles in 44 minutes. First warm up, 7:56 pace. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna run my mileage. I'm gonna raw dog it. No music, no podcast, just me. You know, as a person, as a partner, as a boyfriend, as a son, as a nephew, as a cousin, as an uncle, everything. I have to face myself and just realize all the problems I create in my head, I'm the problem. I want people to know it's okay to be sad. It's okay to have fears, but it's not okay to forget that people support you and love you, even if you don't love yourself at times. I'll see you at mile 2. Second mile, 7:31 pace. Last run, last long run. Last long run, last long run, last long run. Have a lot of anger in me today. This run is an angry run. I gotta
not be so angry, you gotta be positive. I'm just mad at myself. I made too many mistakes this training block, and it's coming out, and I'm feeling it now. I just have to learn from it and grow from it. Mile 3, 7:35 pace. Running, it means so much to me. Sometimes I wish people knew how much it meant to me. I don't mean to be emotional, but sometimes I feel like without running, I don't know what I would be thinking about, what I'd be doing. Thank you, running. Thank you so much. I'm gonna repay you someday. Someday, all the people that support me, I'm gonna repay you. Halfway through the last run, gotta give it everything I got. I owe it to everyone. Give it everything. Give it everything! I'm gonna have that plaque someday, that YouTube button. I'm gonna share it with everyone. More than halfway through, I feel like a new beast is awakening. One that's gonna be unleashed a week from today. Seattle Marathon. Been too nice, too polite. Always that person that gets passed up for promotions. Always that person that doesn't have the life they deserve because this, that, the third. But now I'm using the anger to fuel me to become the best version of myself, and I'm gonna prove myself right. Every dream, every fucking dream is gonna get crushed in 2025. I promise you that. Mile 5, 7:29 pace. Gotta pick it up. Gotta pick it up. And towards the end, I just feel the emotion coming out of me. Everything. Can't stop now. Mile 6, 7:27 pace. Last mile right here. Let's give it everything. We're not always defined by what we think we aren't. Last of the long last of the long miles. I'm just so thankful. All of the hard work. When no one saw me, no one believed in me, but I believe in myself. Last mile. Last mile. Last mile. Last mile of the long run. Oh, God damn. It's gonna be hard to see, hard to say whether or not, I'll be able to make my goal. I tried to put myself out there. I set myself to a schedule and I ran, and I got some tights. I even made fucking content, but I unlocked my own potential. Just really thankful. I didn't really choose running. Running chose me. They chose me to be the vessel for running and saying, okay, you can have pain, you could think, you could turn anything into a positive, and the positive here for me is that although the road to Seattle Marathon is pretty much, it's done, but next time you'll be seeing me, it'll be race day, And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. So very nervous, but, you know, I just hope that someday this video finds someone that, you know, they've gone through a lot and they have doubts, but it's like, you know, take it from good old Uncle Jordan, you know, you are loved, you can do anything that you want to do. I care about you, people care about you. Don't worry about the times, don't worry about the pace, don't compare yourself, don't worry about anything that has to do with any form of accolade or gratification. Do it for yourself, be who you want to be, and just do it, you know. I'll see you guys in Seattle.